Alright, everybody, week 13 is now in the books. So, just 1 week left of the regular season. Pretty crazy. Football season goes fast. And our playoffs, our 4 teams, are pretty much set. If you're in, you know who you are. Barring some insane miracle by, I think, return of the Macklin, Drew Melson's the only one who, has a mathematical chance of making it, but he'd have to score, 400 points. So your 4 playoff teams should be Flipadelphia, Gimme the Loot, Marshawn Lynchpin, and Going Green. And all that's left to determine is the seeding, really, and there's no home field advantage in fantasy football. So yeah, seeding really doesn't matter a whole lot. It's just if you're in the playoffs, if you get to advance. So anyway, let's go ahead and go over the recap and see how we got here. So this week, first matchup we'll go over is Flipadelphia, yours truly, against Gimme the Loot, John Fornecker. And Flipadelphia with the relatively comfortable win behind the insane performance of one Le'Veon Bell, who was just a manimal. And he had 250 all-purpose yards. He's just crazy. And yeah, big points there. For Gimme the Loot, started off very promising on Thanksgiving. I thought I was going to get slaughtered because Alshon Jeffrey and Jeremy Macklin both had man-sized games. But then the rest of the team kind of fell off. Gimme the Loot still had a good week. Just Flipadelphia was tied for the best score of all the teams this week. And one thing interesting to note is this matchup featured 2 very good tight ends of Julius Thomas and Jimmy Graham. And they combined for 0 total points due to, for me, starting an injured guy, because Julius Thomas, tweaked his hammy or something goofy. And Jimmy Graham, I don't even know. I didn't watch the game. Maybe he was just invisible. I'm not really sure. But he got 0 catches for 0 yards. So very strange. So anyway, yeah, that kind of hurt Gimme the Loot and lost by 19 points. Alright. Next up, we have Earth So Good of Mike Melson against Marshawn Lynchpin, Ben Weeks. And Marshawn Lynchpin, that #1 team in the AFC, as you would maybe guess, gets the win. Solid top to bottom. Marshawn Lynchpin, everybody on his team, offense, defense, kickers, everybody, got double-digit points. Well done. That's just stacked top to bottom. That's just a well-rounded, well-oiled machine right there. Earth So Good, yeah, kind of the opposite, where he had some very good players, but then some who just laid an egg. Zach Ertz got him 0 points. I don't know what's with the tight ends getting 0 points. Vincent Jackson, Sammy Watkins didn't do a whole lot. So Earth So Good falls a bit short. Next up, we got We Are Garbage of Shane against Da Bears, Pat. And I guess it's okay because nobody here is in a playoff race. But the Bears just intentionally losing, kind of, I guess it's strategy. I guess he's playing for that #1 pick. But I don't like it. I don't like tanking. And weirdly enough, this could have been one of the Bears' best weeks. He had Joique Bell go off, Calvin Johnson go off, Antonio Brown go off. Other than that, not a whole lot. Again, he is 2-10. His team is weak. But still probably could have done well and gotten a win. But We Are Garbage starts all his players and gets a comfortable win and had some very good performances. Alright. So, next up we have Return of the Macklin of Drew Melson against Melson Molesters of Sir Thrift. And it's good to see a Melson getting a win against a Melson Molester. Well done. Behind mostly the crazy performance of Trey Mason. Who is that? Why is he getting 38 points? I don't know. But yeah, he came up very large and Return of the Macklin getting a win. And Melson Molesters, just a weak team all around. When you're starting Derek Carr at quarterback, and it's just bad. Wes Welker, who just seemingly gets 2 points every week. Just a rough performance all around. But hey, Melson Molesters did hit triple digits, and what more can you expect from Sir Harrison Thrift? Alright, so last we have Going Green against Braveheart Chicken Wang. And Going Green, John Fitzsimmons, with a comfy win and a lot of points behind who else? Andrew Luck, my goodness. Scoring a bunch of points. And Braveheart Chicken Wings just kind of, completing this epic collapse from, I want to say, like 3-0 or 4-0, and since just fallen down the tubes. I want to say maybe after like trading Arian Foster away earlier in the year, and some of his players getting injured, and it's just kind of been one thing after another that's led him down this terrible path. But yeah, so now Braveheart Chicken Wings has been mathematically eliminated, when it looked for a while like he was going to be in there at the end and in the playoffs. So yeah, some wild swings this year. But yeah, so there was your matchup recap. Now on to our power rankings.